Capricorns, welcome to Becoming Spiritually. So this is going to be for all Cap placements for September 21st to the 30th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so that means not all the messages are going to match with your situation. If you'd like something personal and specific to you, the info for that is in the description box below. So the gender of the cards don't matter. You may have to flip the roles, and even though this is timestamped, it could resonate whenever you watch it. So let's see what you guys have going on. Seven of Cups in reverse. Judgment. Two of Cups. You may need to watch the Scorpio reading because I feel like that's going to resonate as well. Seven of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Dang. Temperance. Judgment. I said Judgment twice, but it's Temperance, Empress, and the Devil. Okay, so there was a major situation that you've just overcome. It's like the rose-colored glasses have officially fallen off. If someone had you under some sort of like spell or illusion, that has broken, and you're now seeing through everything that was hidden from you. I also feel like if you were confused or if you had a lot of options and you didn't know what to choose from, whether this is between people and just life paths that you had in general, you're now making a final decision. And with this decision, it's going to cause major changes, like a ripple effect in your life. So let's say, for example, this is a family unit. There's one person in that family that has been with someone for a long time, long-standing, 10, 5, 6, 7 years. It doesn't really matter the amount of number. These two people are going to get separated because one of them has a divine counterpart or someone that they're truly meant to be with. So this could have been a relationship that had, I don't feel any real depth. So even if these two people were together for a long time, it's like there was a lot of emotional imbalances in the relationship. This could have been an arranged marriage, something that happened like for financial reasons and more comfort rather than true, genuine love. So I feel like one of these two people in this connection in the past ended up finding their true love, but due to circumstances and due to the fact that the devil was haunting this whole situation by causing illusions, bringing Jezebel spirits and incubuses into this relationship and karmics by destroying whatever this destined partnership that was meant to be. There was a lot of like infiltration that caused this Empress to separate herself or himself from the person that they were truly meant to be with. And so now with this judgment, either there's been a divorce that's been finalized, there's some major shift that has happened that's now going to cause someone to be able to sneak away to go off to their new beginning, because there was I just feel like heavy blackmail manipulation to try to keep someone stuck, and it was working for a while. But now, due to the divine coming and stepping in, because there could have been magic that was affiliated in this situation, either by 7 other family members, friends, people that were trying to conspire against this individual that wanted to go off to find true love, because whatever they were in, it was not true. It was more based off of, like I said, comfort, convenience, like financial interdependence, rather than having that true, genuine soul connection to someone, being with that person that you feel is your end-all be-all, that person that you see as your confidant, your lover, your friend, all in one. That's not what this was. This was just a convenient relationship. This could have been like something that involved polyamory, where these two people, yes, they were in the same household, but when they left and they would go out, they would deal with other people and then just come to each other at the end of the day for the sake of like image and trying to present something that wasn't true. This could have been 2 parents that had children together, but the situation had already dissolved, but for the sake of trying to keep things together, they tried to play it off to the world like they were still connected to each other, and it's just, that's not the case. Like whatever facade was here, Judgment Day, for real. 7 of Swords, someone was being sneaky, lying, conniving. So if this was a man and he ended up finding someone else outside of the relationship, because this Emperor energy seems like a female, he fell in love with somebody else on the side, but instead of dissolving the relationship that he was already in the right way, he decided to do something deceptive, which could be, cheating, lying, having emotional connections, ghosting even. And whoever was in this behavior ended up getting caught. So this divine relationship still exists. It's just due to the circumstances and how everything was playing out, there had to be some sort of stop that was put here by the universe, because this was going to turn out to be like a toxic karmic connection the way it was playing out. So there was a separation that was brought between 2 people that were supposed to be together, so that the one that already was in a relationship could get their situation handled and sorted out, and it seems like that's happened now. But now there's chaos and destruction, because I'm just going to say this is a man for the sake of this reading so I don't get confused, but it could be, you know, a woman that was already in a relationship with a man and she met somebody else that she felt was the one for her. I don't know. Flip it as it resonates. But I just know there is one person here that had a lover already. It was a dead-end situation. Then they ended up meeting someone new that was destined to be in their life. And they had to get rid of toxicity, which could be, you know, having that player energy, lying, being deceptive. That's what the separation was for, was to get these two people to work on their toxicity separately. Because this Empress energy, I'm willing to bet, male or female, they were not in this energy of like embodying life and being the magician and transmuting whatever pain or sorrow they went through. This was someone that got to this place through elevation, and whatever separation happened between the two of these people, the Empress and his or her lover, it was meant to help these two individuals grow. Because like I said, the way the relationship was playing out already, it was starting off on bad terms, and this was something that was destined. So the universe is like, okay, these two people are meant to be together, but it's not going to work out this way, so we're going to force some sort of separation between the both of you so both of you can get your lives the way it's supposed to be. There was imbalance here. With the Empress, it could have been this was a woman who struggled with mental health, anxiety, depression, struggled with eating habits, struggled with having just balance in her life, balancing out work, family life, personal issues. And so this Empress worked on herself to the point where now she's untouchable. Like, this is someone that can handle anything that's thrown their way. And this person is now waiting on either you, the Capricorn, or vice versa. You're in this Empress energy and you're waiting for somebody else to get out of some mess that could have had legal problems involved with it. But now whoever they're leaving wants to come in and be vindictive and possibly, you know, sabotage the relationship that's supposed to be. With the Devil in reverse, it's like both of you have overcome toxicities in your life. This Empress could have had her own addictions, whether it was putting herself in this revolving perpetual sense of loss of hope. You know, victimizing yourself sometimes is even an addiction, because you get addicted to that low vibing energy. And with this man, he could have had physical addictions, whether it's drinking, drugs, cocaine, I'm hearing. Because I'm seeing coke cheeks in these cards for whatever reason. I've never seen that before. But yeah, these two people have overcome whatever adversities was keeping them apart. And now it seems like it's time for some sort of changes to come in. It also seems like there were 7 people in between these two lovers that interfered. Not just the person that was getting left. But I understand why, if this is a woman and she's bitter and vengeful because of her partner, you know, deceiving, cheating her, and trying to, you know, one-up her to go to somebody else, I can absolutely understand why this person's feeling this way. But I feel like once this woman knew that her man wanted someone else, instead of letting this person go to their true love, they chose to hold on for selfish reasons. Whether it was so the other person couldn't get, this Empress couldn't get the love that they had been waiting for, that was rightfully theirs, whether it was material things, money, assets that were tied together. There could be children here involved, and this woman is like, well, I don't want somebody else trying to mother my kids. I can see things from all perspectives. This man should have been honest and told this woman, hey, we've been together for a long time. I still love you, care for you. I will always love you, care for you, but I am not engaged in this relationship. It's been dead for a while. I met somebody else. I think this person's the one, and I'd like to go and be free to go pursue something else instead of staying here and trying to lie and cheat on you and being deceptive. Had this person done that, this whole dynamic would have played out completely differently, but things happen, mistakes happen. Here we are. Now it's like, how do we resolve this whole dynamic? Because with Temperance being here, there's some sort of balance that has been restored, and it's being forced upon by Angel Raphael. I don't know. So this is a divinely guided union. 2 people are supposed to be together to bring shifts and change within the planet. So this is why I'm saying sometimes there's collateral damage when it comes to twins. This could be a twin situation where there's a person here who has worked on themselves, elevated so much to the point where now all they're waiting is for that missing puzzle piece that's supposed to come from the love of their life. Unfortunately, this Empress has to deal with toxic karmics, you know, people that want to fill that position of the Emperor, but they're not really the Emperor. They just pretend to be that. So this man is trying to get out of the relationship, possibly trying to deal with shame and trying to answer questions from other family members. You know, this person's being guilt tripped into staying into a conventional situation that just doesn't serve them. There's no happiness, no joy. It's all just about financial benefit. And they're fighting their way out of that. But they have to do it in a sneaky way. Like I said, sometimes there's collateral damage. It just happens. We all have lessons that we need to learn. We all have our roles to play. No one is like innocent, because we've all been the toxic person in someone's timeline. So with the Temperance here, it's all about finding balance in your own life. So you could be separated from this, just minding your own business. Maybe you have a platform that you're trying to build up. Some of you have YouTube channels, podcasts. Maybe that's something that's recommended for you guys to do. Going outside and using nature as well as moon cycles to manifest is something that will help the Empress energy elevate even more. So with the Devil being here, the Devil has been defeated. This could have been lust, temptation, greed, fear. Something keeping these two people apart has been defeated, and it was mostly because of this Empress, maybe Emperor energy. This could be the Divine Feminine doing the work, the clearing work, and the Masculine is now following behind her. Because I can feel heavy twin vibes in this reading, but I wasn't trying to put focus on that. But I gotta call it like I see it. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. Yeah, 7 people are getting bad karma. Not just this woman. It could be friends, family members that were in between, you know, trying to sway these two apart from each other. Look, there's a destined marriage that's supposed to happen. There could be a spiritual marriage that is already indoctrinated right now. Because there's an official person. There's a man or a woman that's the official person in this spread. And these two people are supposed to come together to change the planet somehow. This is like major power couple energy, because for the Empress, for you to be on the Empress's level, you got to be King of Pentacles, which is somebody who's mature, grounded with your own empire, stable, ready to commit, ready to provide, or you got to be the Emperor energy, which is just the first level above that, which is the Empress's match, which is what this person has been manifesting, whether you're the Empress or you're dealing with one. And like I said, this person gets whatever it is that they wish for. It may take time. It may not happen overnight, but they get it. Unexpected income too. There's going to be some fortune that's meant to be spread amongst the people. With concern here though, there's a mature woman that's in the way. So this could be a mother figure. It could be the other woman that's getting left behind. Yes, it is being seen as an obstacle, but it's because there's some sort of, there's some, like, I don't know if you call it restitution when you pay someone out for like the damages that you've caused their life. That's basically what the Divine is saying. Like, in order for this woman to be content, she or he has to be paid out to be able to let this man or the person that had, you know, the genuine relationship, the destined connection, go. Because the only reason why this other person was holding on to this toxic dead-end relationship was, like I said, for either financial reasons, for something they had tied together, whether it was a house, a mortgage, a business, something. And there needs to be judgment. So it could either be a settlement that has already been put to place and it needs to be executed, because if not, this mature woman's going to be vengeful. And they may even go as far as like trying to call the police and get someone arrested, just like out of vengefulness, like creating whole lies, stories, and conspiracies against someone. Like, for example, calling the police and saying your husband beat you, when that's not actually what happened, and it's so you can get this individual in trouble. Like, I see very vengeful, vindictive energy, but I can't blame the person that's in that position, because I can empathize with them. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying, with message of concern being here twice and concern, I didn't even see that. Yeah, someone's thinking of doing something reckless. Highly contemplating making a reckless decision, doing something sneaky that could possibly land someone in jail. So for example, let's see these two individuals that were together. They used to have Bonnie and Clyde energy where they would commit crimes together, right? Well, now this person is like, all right, I'm ready to jump ship because I found the love of my life and I want to start a new life somewhere else. And this woman is like, yeah, I think not. If you try to leave, I'm going to whistleblow this whole situation and it's going to possibly land you in jail. Because this woman, if it is a woman, because that's what's being highlighted here, it's someone who is very intelligent, someone who's sophisticated even. They are problem solver, they're sharp, but they can use that energy in a way to manipulate others. Because with high honor, there's somebody here who's being highlighted as the person of high honor, and they're meant to have great fortune, which is this Empress. But someone's upset that this fortune is not rightfully meant for them. But you can't, sometimes with the universe, like, some people are chosen and some people are not. We're all children of God. Don't get me wrong. We all are. But you can't override divine law. And let's see, what information does Capricorn need to know at this time? 10 of Cups. Yeah, you're going to get emotional fulfillment. If that's something that you've been hoping for, your end all be all, you're going to have that. But I feel there is a cheating scandal that's going to come to light. This could have been something that happened in the past. And it's like the residual energy of whatever was still hidden is now resurfacing, so that it can all be cleared out once and for all. With law and justice, look, there could be a judge that is in between the situation. Some of you, this is just someone that you were with long term, and you know, you're ready to dissolve the relationship and to move elsewhere, and they're not ready to let you go because you could be the best thing that this person has ever had, but they took advantage of you. Depending on who you are in this dynamic, the Empress is separated from this. So if you're just a cross watcher wanting to know what's going on with your Capricorn, then this is most likely the energy that you're in, focusing on your own goals, your own businesses, watering your own garden, and you're just, like I said, spying, watching from afar. But if you're in this Capricorn energy of the person who's in a relationship they're desperately trying to get out of, there's still a lot of intimacy being involved here. So these are two people that don't want to be with each other, but they're still having sex, and it's still creating that soul tie. So you need to decide what you want, and that's what's causing the separation to continue forward. If you're in a relationship right now and things are going well and there's no issues, then this is not the reading for you. If you're in separation, however, from the person that you want to be with, and you know that there's circumstances such as other people, family, work, that's separating the both of you, there is going to be a reunion in the future, but things have to be balanced out first. So if you were the person that was investing a lot into a relationship and not getting that same thing in return, sometimes the universe will cause someone to release you so that you don't overextend yourself and keep overgiving into someone that's not giving that same to you, and, you know, causing yourself unnecessary heartbreak, pain, sorrow, misery, things like that. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, you could have been in this energy of the Nine of Wands where you got hurt. Maybe you didn't know that that man that you were connected to, whether you're the Capricorn that's in a relationship, you didn't know this person was in a relationship. Maybe they lied to you, and you had to find out the hard way that this person was going back and forth between you and someone else, possibly a whole family and marriage that already existed. And if you already knew that this person was married and in a commitment, something formal, and you still chose to be the third party, then that's what your karma is. Your karma is that you had to be destroyed and basically build yourself back up to the point where now you won't even engage in third party situations. Like, it's not even attracted to you anymore. You went from someone who is, Queen of Wands is energetic, vivacious, strong, right? Hot-tempered, efficient, you're sexy. You like helping others, you like taking charge, but sometimes in reverse, when you're not in, you know, your 100% best self, you could be someone who is a tad bit overbearing, maybe overwhelming, maybe liar, deceitful, self-righteous, catty, manipulative. You work through that energy. And now I feel it's almost time for union. Some of you, there's still about 8 months before this person's going to return to you, because they started a whole nother cycle that they have to learn from, and you don't have to stay single. If there's one person in particular that you're waiting on, yeah, you can still hold the door open for them, but don't just waste your life waiting for somebody that may not even come back. So go out there and date, because you may end up finding someone that's way better suited for you. Twin or no twin, divine counterpart or no divine counterpart. If you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing for us to be in a relationship, for it to be successful, to have potential to grow, then I don't know, move around. Let somebody else come in, because you're blocking the line, for real. We have wait, yeah. So if some of you are thinking of moving on once and for all and letting somebody go, they want you to wait and give them time. You have a stalker. This could be a cyber stalker, or some of you guys literally have a stalker, someone driving by your house, just to see whether you're at home. We have husband and wife. Yeah, there was a dynamic here that involved a marriage, but this marriage For the most part, the ones that I'm tapped into are already divorced, or there's been paperwork filed for the divorce to go through. So if you have somebody playing mind games with you, telling you, oh yeah, you know, I've done this, this, and that, and you have no proof, it's all hearsay. I deserve better than you. So some of you are going to realize that you deserve better than what you've been receiving, what you've been waiting on. We have I don't care about anyone but me. So you've been dealing with men or females that don't care about anyone but themselves. They don't care about how their actions affect you. And maybe this pushed you to focus more on work, material things, money, accolades. And that's what got you to that Empress energy. And I feel like, where did you come from here? Because people know that you're just different. You caught this person off guard that you fell for, or that fell for you. You both did not see this coming. But I feel like that transformation that you went through, that is what triggered this connection initially. So you've done the work. You don't have to go back to this past person that you feel is the one for you. What you feel is the one, I feel like you're actually in love with the process that this person triggered within you, rather than the actual person. Because if you look at the person, what they provided for you, for some of you, this individual that was in a relationship, you know, they've just dragged you along this whole time, you know, playing the field, playing both sides, and they're not worth your time. Even though it is two people that are destined to be together, you do have free will at the end of the day. And if someone isn't, I don't know, giving you what it is that you deserve, because we do have Queen of Wands to the Page of Wands, the maturity level between these two people is different. So unless you're on the same page, it's just not going to work out. With past life trauma, this is a past life situation that's coming back, you know, to play itself out finally within this lifetime. And we have I smile in your face and talk shit behind your back. I was blind, I'm sorry. So whoever fell in love with the man, this man, I feel, played both sides. Like, they acted like they didn't know you. They basically acted like you were oblivious and you were delusional, and they denied this whole relationship and this entire connection, whether it was to their friends, family members, or the people around them. And you didn't deserve that, because you at least deserve to be acknowledged. So some of you have a decision that you need to make. Are you going to go back to the past, even though that may be what's meant for you? Some of you could be settling. You're really going to throw everything we have away for that. So yeah, you're going to have to decide whether you want someone new, or if you want to come back to this person that was in a relationship that may have left you out on the side and basically treated you like you were an option, when they knew that the relationship that you guys had was special. So it says, if you don't give it to me, I'll get it from someone else. Don't think you're special, in reverse. So this individual knows that there's no one like you. And I wish we could start over without any of the heartbreak and pain. So there's a lot of decisions that either you as a Capricorn or the cross watcher needs to make. Whether you're going to take this person back, that I feel now definitely wants a clean slate with you, because they're not going to come with any baggage. They're not ready to let you go, but you could have already moved on. And now this is just circling back around, because when you finally get over people and you don't want them anymore, it seems like that's what brings them in. So like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.